Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a full face drugstore first impression. I've got a lot of new things from the drugstore, some of which I just recently hauled. If you haven't seen my haul video, it's up there. Go check it out. Yeah, I think I've literally got something for everything here. Blush, bronzer, highlight, eyeshadow, brows, foundation, primer, setting spray, sponge. I have everything. So let's jump in. We're going to start with brows. So I have the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Sculpt and Set Pomade. I have mine in the shade Soft Blonde. If I can open it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've been hesitant about filming a first impression, especially after the last one I did. So let's take a second. I'm going to zoom y'all in. Ooh, hello brows, you're a mess. Okay, I need a brow pencil because I'm sorry, but I'm not going to use the tiny one that comes in the brush. This is legit the brow store answer to the brow, but it's a lot smaller. Right, there it is, my Anastasia brush. Because it's got a spoolie on one end and everything. I just need a mirror. I'm going to use the mirror in this highlight palette I've got sitting on my desk here. Okay. My brows are so dry. My skin is so dry. You couldn't believe it. So I'm going to go ahead, dip into the pomade. I'm hoping that this will be similar to the ABH one. Just kind of taking off all the excess so it stays a sharp, crisp line. Atticus, be careful, dude. It's just... don't know if this is doing anything. Hold, please. Oh, there it is. I don't entirely hate the color. I do feel like this is blending very nicely. However, I will say, I do prefer pencils over powders in general. I have a weird bald patch that's been growing in right here, and the pomade is having an issue sticking to it. Okay, so let me just comb through this real quick. So finished brow versus unfinished. I think it does a nice job filling. It's definitely a little bit light. Like, I really want to fill in this dark patch, this bald patch a little more, but I feel like that might make it too dark. I don't know. I do not know. Although I will say this is blending nicely, but I feel like it's taking a lot of product for this to work. This video is going to just be a long one, guys. I just had a lot of stuff going on lately. Been kind of busy at work, kind of hectic and crazy. Hopefully at this point when the video is filming and the video goes up, hopefully I will have an answer about that. I might do like an entire just chatty get ready with me type of video instead, where I kind of update you guys on my life. Okay, so I don't have a new thing to set my brows with, but I do have my Sonia Kashuk brow gel, which is drugstore, so I will go ahead and, yeah, set my brows, dude. Well, it's not my fault you got stuck in the blinds. Really quickly, I need a lip balm because my lips are so freaking dry. It's ridiculous. No, it's not drugstore, but this is the only one I have. This is the sugar lip balm. I need to... I just don't want it to go to the other room to find my other lip balm right now. Okay. Next, I'm going to zoom you guys just... No, you know, I'm going to leave you here. Next, I am trying out the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I have mine in the shade 05 Ivory. Can we help you, Monsieur? A very touchy, needy cat right now. He doesn't understand why I'm packing up the apartment. Atticus, no. Okay, This is definitely looking light enough, which is promising. I am using today the Flower Beauty Sponge. This is really squishy, which kind of concerns me. I do prefer a little bit of a firmer blending sponge. My hands are blue because I got windshield wiper fluid on them and I can't get it off. I've washed my hands like 3 times. So if you see the blue, sorry. Prep my eyelids using this. I just prefer using concealer over an eye primer. It's the way I prefer things now. The nice thing about the Flower Beauty Sponge is that it does have this flat edge to it. Okay, so far so good. I do have a new powder to try setting my eyes with. This is the Flower Beauty Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder. How do you open? Oh, that's how you open it. It does come with a little thing. I don't care. This is such bulky packaging. Does this like come out or something? There's like a weird insert looking thing. I don't know. I don't have time to figure that out. Let me go ahead. Whoa, good Lord. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick that to my desk for now. I'm going to tap some of this out. And then I'm going to grab, where is it? There it is. Go ahead and grab some of the powder on my Real Techniques setting brush. Actually, I'm going to really quickly uncrease my eyelids a little bit. I used to own the Maybelline Fit Me, but the color I have was far too dark. So I was always kind of hoping they would come out with another shade because I didn't completely, you know, hate the formula. I just couldn't use the shade that they had. So I don't know if it's the setting powder or if it's this concealer, but my eyelids are super dry. Like, they just look very dry, you know? So, FYI. So, the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using is this dude from Hard Candy. This is the Look Pro Matte Eyeshadow Pro Palette. I cannot seem to be able to open it. Oh, it's taped shut. I'm an idiot. I should really start to learn to open all this crap before I sit down in front of the camera, but y'all know I can't be trusted to do that. Okay, that's one side. I have no nails, so this is kind of hard to do. Okay, now we're going good. It does come with some brushes down here. I mean, they don't feel terrible, but I know I'm not going to use them, so I'm just going to leave them taped in there because I really don't care. I'm going to go in with this BH Cosmetics number 7 brush. This is from the Carnival palette. There's no names for these shades, so I'm just going to start off by taking a mixture of this shade here and the first shade in the palette, the light pale nude. I'm going to take a mixture of both of those. Tap off the excess. And let's see how this looks. I don't know if that even did anything, so you know, I'm going to go with the darker color. I'm going to go in with the brown in the middle of the palette here, this dude instead. Maybe this will be a little bit better. I'm only going to tap my brush off twice this time, leave some more of the powder on there. Okay, let's see. Okay, that showed up. Maybe those other ones were just too light. I don't know. Okay, so these aren't terrible. I need like just a clean blendy brush. This guy will do. This is a Japanesque brush, by the way. Just gonna use this to soften the color up. The color, the brown color blended out really nicely. It doesn't look too patchy. I think I got a little too crazy with blowing out my outer corner over here, but that's a different issue. But no, so far I have no complaints. I'm just gonna keep this really nice, natural, very simple. Now I'm gonna make it kind of bluish. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with this kind of blue-gray color on. On this is a Sigma E25 brush. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up that color. And going to go back into my crease and kind of cover over the brown that we put down to make it a little bit darker, a little more gray toned. And then going in with a little bit extra of the gray and really focusing it on this kind of outer third, and then again dragging whatever's left back into the crease and repeat. I feel like this color only worked where it was put on top of the brown, and everywhere else it's just kind of fading into nothing. But we shall see. Is this shadow bad? No. Is it mind-blowing? No. I'm going to go in, this is a BH Cosmetics number 8 brush, and I'm gonna go into the darkest blue. Actually, I don't want this. I want this Morphe M502 instead. I'm gonna take the darkest shade for the blue, and I'm gonna pick it up. This might be a little too much of a fluffy brush, but I'm kind of okay with that. Build up my outer corner like that. And I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I used to apply the gray color and just blend. Okay. Now I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm gonna take the kind of yellowy color with the first light shade. And I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. I'm planning on going in later with whatever highlight I end up using to highlight over that, but till I have my highlighter picked out, because I've got a couple of options in front of me here. I just want to have something. So I think the light shades aren't bad, but I'm not able to differentiate any color pigment between them, you know? So they're not bad, they're not amazing, for sure. So I'm gonna finish up my eyes a little later, so let's just continue on with the face, shall we? I'm going to start off by taking the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I've never tried this before. And let's just take one pump between my fingers. I don't know if I like how it feels. Let's take another pump, because one pump was definitely not enough to get all over my face. This is like a silicone base. When it comes to hydrating primers, I usually prefer them to be like a cream or water base to them, not necessarily a silicone, because now I feel like it's all over my fingers. And today for my foundation, I'm also trying out a new foundation with the primer. I know I don't normally do that, but I'm trying out this dude. This is the Burt's Bees Goodness Glows Liquid Makeup. I have mine in the shade 1005 Porcelain. It's supposed to be smooth, radiant, full coverage mineral foundation. Ew, I just bought this. This is what I hate about the drugstore. People open shit. Or someone returned this, but I'm gonna go with somebody probably open to this in store. Color looks pretty good. Ooh, this sponge feels amazing, actually. Well, I don't think it's full coverage. I'd say it's like medium, because you can obviously still see my moles. You can still see some redness. It's not terrible though, and I do like the finish of it. I'm just gonna use a sponge with it today, because it's very rare nowadays that I actually apply an entire face of foundation with just a brush. Because usually, even if I'm using a brush, I'll go with a sponge afterwards to soften it all up to make it more seamless, I suppose. I am liking this sponge though. I'm liking it a lot better than the Sonia Kashuk one I've recently tried, that's for sure. Okay, the more I'm putting on this foundation, the less I'm liking it. I was just trying to build out to see if I liked the coverage more. And to be honest, I'm not liking the coverage more. So it's definitely a radiant finish, that's for sure. I feel like when I look head on at the camera, it looks awful. And then when I turn to the side, it looks better. I don't know if that's because I'm not really putting this up under my eyes and I need concealer. So let's see if the concealer helps. I'm just gonna do it under the eyes for now. My hands feel so disgusting after touching that primer. And I'm just gonna go under my eyes with this. Yeah, the shade for this concealer I definitely like a lot better than the original, like number 10 shade or whatever of it. This is definitely a lot better. I don't know. Okay, give me 1 second. I definitely need to look in a mirror because I can't trust that camera. And oh my God, this looks awful. Oh my God. This is absolutely terrible. This didn't cover anything. It looks so much more deceiving on camera. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just get real close and personal here. Nothing is adhering to my nose. This entire breakout I have going on up here is not covered. My forehead looks patchy. It's all clinging to everything. Like, okay, I need either a lot more concealer or something. Let's just see. Let's just see if the concealer can save the day up in here. Because I remember this concealer having pretty decent coverage my first time around trying it. Let's just see. I'm concerned. I'm nervous. Yeah, I think it's the primer. Because obviously since this isn't a new concealer, I knew how the old concealer adhered and stuff, and this is definitely because of the primer base, I'm thinking. Because normally with this concealer, I mean, it's kind of building up the red, it's covering the redness a lot better, but it's still not adhering properly all over my face, and I'm betting that that's because of the primer. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to play around with this primer, see if using a different, I have a breakout right here that I didn't have 2 days ago. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, take some more of that Flower Beauty powder. Ooh, that just took away all my concealer, I think. The heck is going on with my camera? I don't know what's going on with my camera. It just keeps shutting off for some reason. Ooh, I can't think of what this smells like. Ooh, it's looking really orange now. Okay. I'm only gonna lightly bronze my temples. This is definitely a little too orangey for me. It smells like hot cocoa powder. Have I ever told you guys I don't like chocolate? Oh my God. Okay. Just trying to see if this will... Okay. Again, this seems to be clinging a little weird, but I don't know if that's... I'm thinking this has got to be the primer or the foundation that's doing all of this. For my blush, I am trying out one of the Flower Beauty flower pots in Sweet Pea. And I'm going to go in with the Ulta Beauty powder brush. Just a little bit of this on it. No idea how pigmented this is going to be. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I need my powder brush again because I went in a little too heavily. Or maybe that's still a bronzer. I can't tell. But the thing is, I've got two highlights. Should I do one on one side, one on the other? On this side, I'm going to do the Hard Candy Girl Boss highlighter. Let's swatch them first. So, this is what the Hard Candy one looks like. Very pretty. It's a very neutral color. And then the other one I have is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. This is in the shade Pearl. Let's swatch this dude. He's like squishy. He feels almost like a ColourPop Super Shock. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to go in with the Girl Boss on my cheekbones. I'm going to go with the Physicians Formula on my eyes. So, this is my Sigma Tapered Highlight F35. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. Ooh, that is just very pretty. It's a very subtle highlight. It's a very pretty highlight. I would say it's pretty subtle, for lack of a better word. And now I am going to take this BH Cosmetics shader brush and I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula highlight on my lid where I had that matte light shade that I put down earlier. Just hoping that this shader brush will work for a oh, that is stunning. Probably could have used my finger. Ah, the camera is not picking this up. It is gorgeous. I really like this. Uh-oh. I'm really concentrating it here on the inner corner and then just kind of dragging across so that it fades into the blue. It's so gorgeous. So right now I am really feeling, you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of this, just put it on the tip. Ooh! Hello. I'm also going to just put a little bit down the center of my nose here. Ooh, hello nose. And just a little bit right there. Ooh, hello. It's almost got kind of a purpley blue shift to it, but it is stunning. That is absolutely gorgeous. I actually really like it. It's beautiful. Well, right now, I don't hate my eye makeup. Just saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner now. I have the Rimmel Wonder Wing. This looks new. I haven't seen it before and it says new on it. I got this in the shade Black Noir. Let's see what kind of tip. Oh, he's like a marker. Okay. This is just, I wrote my name. I mean, it doesn't appear to be bleeding, but it's got like such a weird little tip. Like it's like an arrowhead almost. Okay, well, it's probably about to F up the entire eye look that I just worked so hard to do. So you know what, I'm just gonna do a line instead of a wing liner. I guess it's not awful. I just don't think it's amazing. It's okay. I feel like it's not very black. It's a lot more like charcoal gray, you know? Just my feeling. And then to finish off my lashes, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara in Blackest Black. Oh my god. Ow. Okay, let's go ahead and see how this looks. This looks like a very wet and clumpy looking formula. That didn't do anything. Let's go with the second layer. So it's not amazing. I just feel like my lashes are really, really clumpy right now. But you know, I guess that's not the end of the world, but it's not the most amazing thing. So, I do not have a new lip, I just realized. I got to the end of this video and realized I do not have a new lipstick. So to do my lips, I'm gonna really quickly fill in my lips using the ColourPop Oh Snap Lippy Pencil, Lippy Stick, whatever this is called. And then I'm gonna just really quickly top it off with the ColourPop and Kathleen Lights Ultra Glossy Lip in Moonchild. And then, last but not least, let's set my face. I'm so afraid right now. This is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. Ooh, this feels really nice, but the mister doesn't get very far. I feel like if you're here, I'm barely feeling that on my hand. It's got a very nice cooling scent, like cucumbery. I don't entirely hate how that feels, to be honest. It doesn't leave like weird texture on my face or all over my shirt. I'll have to keep trying that dude out. So here's the finished look. To be honest, right now, I don't know which of these is causing my skin problems, so I'm gonna have to try these out individually. I'm leaning towards the foundation, to be honest, because I know there's been a lot of mixed reviews about it, which is why I lean towards this. What I don't like about this Hydrating Primer is that it is a silicone base rather than a cream or a water, like I said at the beginning. So I don't know, I might keep using him, I might not, we'll have to see. I'm not sure. He's gonna go back into the testing bin to keep trying out. I think the foundation, again, unless I find a primer that works with it, I don't know if I'll be reaching for this again. I liked the color of it. Definitely, it's a great color match for me. But the formula, there's something wrong with it. It just, nope. The eyeliner is also, in my book, a fail. I don't like this. Here's the other thing. So looking at my hand right now and my name that I wrote, it's all starting to feather out in all of the lines around the letters. So, which leaves me a little concerned. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. But I mean, who knows? I think this might take a little bit more practice. But right now, those are the three things that I'm sitting here going, not a big fan. I don't know if the setting powder is what saved the foundation, but I'm going to label it as yes, it did. I think both the highlighters were really beautiful for different reasons. The eyeshadow palette, to be honest, I had very low expectations of this palette and it kind of impressed me quite a bit. I think it depended on what colors you used. I think the whole top row is a little difficult to use because they are so pale. But yeah, the bronzer was good minus the smell of it. I've definitely decided it smells like cocoa powder. I don't hate the concealer. I didn't hate the original concealer, I just hated the shade. The mascara, I'm gonna currently label it as a fail, but I'm gonna try with mascara primer underneath and see if I like it better that way. And the blush was very pretty. I didn't hate the blush, so I think that's all of it, right? Setting spray, I mean, aside from the mister and me not having to, you know, extend my arm the full length to be able to use it, I could, you know, hold it here and still get a nice mist. I really liked it for now, as long as I don't react to it like I did the other one. So yeah, I think for now, so pretty. Yeah, so those are my final thoughts. I think, you know, overall this is a pretty good one, a pretty successful one. I'm sorry I recreated an eye look that I already have up on my channel. If you want to see my other version of this eye look using the Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights, I will have that up here now for you to check it out. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy first impressions. If you enjoyed this first impression, tell me down below what items you want to see first impressions on. Also down below, leave me your questions, comments, concerns, and suggestions for this video and any future videos you want to see. And also, while you're down there, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.